What's up, guys? This is going to be kind of like an install video. It's been a minute since I've made one. I know I meant to make them more often. I actually videoed a few, I just never posted them. So this is going to kind of be an install. First off, my girlfriend just picked up a Genesis. It's the 3.8 track with the navigation, sunroof, all that. And then there's mine. One thing y'all haven't seen is I got new wheels. Now they're really dirty right now, so sorry about that, but they're Firestowens. I got them for a really good price. I don't know how I feel about the color yet. I kind of like it, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it for right now. But today actually I need to replace her rotors and pads. They're pretty bad. I was just gonna kind of show you, if you're looking, what to do. So it's gonna be kind of hard to video. I'm not gonna be able to get much just because I'm by myself. But if we look back here, there was a bolt here. I've already started, and a bolt there. You pull those out, the caliper falls off. Now we just have the rotor. Then next you take out this bolt or screw and this screw, and this should come off. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll show you after I get done with that. Okay, after taking these two little screws out, which was not fun, all you have to do is basically beat the rotor off. I use this little mallet and just beat on the outside. It's not like we're gonna use them again, so I beat on the actual braking part. But so that's off. This is it. This is actually the back. You can see how bad that is. Like, it feels like canyons in there. But that's the new one, and I'm gonna get that placed up, and then I'll show you once I get it on. Okay, and one thing before you put the new rotor on, it comes with like a grease on it to keep it from rusting while it's in the pack. Make sure you put some of this brake cleaner on it. Scrub it really good because you could feel the oil on it. And once you get it on, you probably got some stuff on it, putting it on, like just some stuff on the top right here. Just take it, hit it one more time, get it on the back. Just make sure you get it all pretty good. Just make sure there's no more of that grease on it, or oil kind of stuff, because that could get in your pads and then it'll make it not stop very well. Now I hadn't tightened these screws in. You got to make sure those line up. I hadn't tightened them in. I just twisted them so it'd hold the rotor on. I'm gonna tighten those down, then I'm gonna do the pads. We have some sitting up there. I'm gonna do those next. Okay, now these are tightened down. I've sprayed all that again with the brake cleaner, and I work at an AutoZone, so these are the best pads we had for these brakes there. It's the Duralast Max. These are just regular Duralast rotors, but we got the Max pads, so it'll have a longer life, stop a little harder, and less brake dust, so the wheels stay a little cleaner, even though they're stocks right now. But I'm gonna figure out how to get those out, then I'll show y'all how to put them back in. Okay, I figured out an easier way to do it. If I put the caliper back on, I can push the pins out easier with a screwdriver, and then I just pop this off the back, which was holding the pads. Then I just work the pads out with a screwdriver. I stuck them in these little holes right on the ends and popped them out. Now I gotta put these new ones in. I got the brake grease and everything somewhere I'm gonna use just so they don't squeal. I'm probably gonna hit it one more time with some brake cleaner, and then I'll let you know when I get the pads in. Okay, once I figured out what I was doing, that wasn't too bad. I got them in. These are the new pads. Has the new clip. This is the old one and the old pads. But this side's pretty much done. Like I said, I'm gonna hit it with some brake clean, and then probably put the wheel on and set it down. Then I'll do the other side, and then I'll test them. All right, this one's all done. Wheels back on the ground. Now it's time to start on the other side. And I haven't showed her car yet, but it's the track model. Has the Brembos LSD. It's the 3.8, completely stock, nothing done except badges on the front and back. Has the Genesis center caps, and it has it on the steering wheel too. I think it's not unlocked, but if you can see in there, it's on the steering wheel about right there. Has navigation, sunroof right there, and it's a 6-speed just like mine. But it's a nice car for completely stock. We took the rest of the badges off the back, but it has the Genesis badges, spoiler, all that good stuff. Now let's get started on the other side. Okay, I got the caliper off. I got the two screws out. It was a little easier on this side. I figured out a little trick. Now I know a lot of people probably know how to take the rotor off, but you know, they get stuck on, like nothing's holding it on. Most people say to hit it here, but since these are really bad anyway, and I'm just using a rubber mallet, I'm just gonna hit it right on the top right here. So let me do that, and then I can show you a little more stuff when the rotor's off. Okay, rotor's off. These are the two bolts I was talking about on the other side. They just hold the caliper on. You can get back there. It's an 11/16. The top I could use this ratcheting wrench for, but the bottom I had to grab a socket because I couldn't move enough, or actually there wasn't enough room right here. So I used that, and now just basically the same thing on the other side. Grab the new rotor, clean it with the brake cleaner, put everything on, put the caliper back on, slide the pads in, and then you just got to brake them in. Alright, got that whole side put back together. Now you really just got to go brake them in, which is what I'm about to go do. But yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty simple job. We got to do the rear soon, so I might make a video on that, but it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video.